This is my sketchbook from March of this year all the way up until October of this year. I started this one off actually drawing it on a plane ride that I had going over to Iceland. I was going on a trip this March and I was really inspired by the Nordic themes, and I have the Northern Lights here drawn because I was really hoping to see them. Unfortunately, I did not get to see them, but that's okay. I still had a really fun trip. So I have a little Viking lady looking out, and this girl here was inspired by a Nordic god, and her symbol on her forehead here means protection. So I had a lot of fun doing this on the plane ride over. It definitely made the time go by quicker. Here I just did some swatches. I got some paints over there and I was just kind of testing them out. Over here there's some like really cool dual pigments in these watercolors, and the saleswoman told me that some of them actually come from Iceland, so I thought that that was really cool, and I just wanted to swatch them honestly as soon as I got to the hotel just to test them out. This guy I drew on the plane ride back. He was a little funky dog with like a little demon in the background, and I was just playing around. This guy was the beginning of some research that I was doing for a digital piece actually. The first one didn't come out great. I'll pop it up here. And so I was kind of rethinking and revising the idea, and just some random leaves on this side. But this was kind of the thumbnails going through and planning out the value and the colorway so that when I jumped back into digital, it would look a little more cohesive. And this is kind of what it turned out to be. And so I think it looks a lot better than that first attempt. This was just me just drawing some drapery, honestly, just practicing my values, practicing drawing from life. So this was great to do like a quick little study. This lady, I really like her, although maybe she's not the most proportionally accurate. I recently acquired these hand pastels, and you use them by using these like spongy palette knives. So I attempted to make her with this new technique, and I think she came out pretty decent. So I was pretty happy with her. This was just a quick little sketch. Here may be one of my least successful drawings in the sketchbook of an umbrella on the beach. This was a little flower that I did when I was sitting in the park. I really love to go to the park in the summer and just sit out, relax, sketch a little bit. So this was a quick ink drawing that I did, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think I captured the character of the flower quite well. Next, we have this spread where I'm going to start with this one. This one I was practicing face and facial planes and kind of getting used to doing them in ink. I have some eyes here. They look a little messy because I think I was trying to fix them with some white paint markers, and it was a little bit unsuccessful. I mean, this guy is pretty cool and creepy. And then I have this lady doing the same type of technique of just practicing with ink, and again I added some paint markers just to give it some contrast. When we go to the beach, it's actually part of a national park by us, so there's a lot of wildlife and animals. So here I was kind of practicing some deer that were passing by. These two are honestly not the best sketches, but on this spread I started to kind of get the hang of it, and I think these two especially came out pretty nice, and this little bunny. So there's a lot of deer and bunnies walking around, and it was honestly like really nice to see. I know people say that, like, you know, you live in the Northeast, you're gonna see a lot of deer, but every time I see them I get very excited. Another bunny in motion. I think this one, like, I'm honestly quite happy with how I captured the movement and them peeking through the trees. It was honestly very fun to. So these guys, I also decided to do with the pan pastels, so I used these spongy palette knives again, and I went over some of the marks with, I think, mechanical pencil just to get some more detailing. And this guy was also the same type of technique, and I really am happy with the movement that this guy has, so I think it was quite successful of a sketch. Then here we have just I think I was trying to do some mermaid concepts, and this was just a quick sketch. It's not the best sketch, but I was just trying to get the idea down. And then this guy, I decided to do, I've been kind of into the themes of like death and the maiden, and after watching the film Nosferatu again, I kind of decided to conjure this guy up. So we have the skeletal figure and this girl leaning in, and he's like all wavy and kind of flowing away. So this was just a concept idea. I think maybe I might make this into like a bigger piece because I quite like it. Here I was playing around with the Zorn palette with watercolor. I've used the palette before for oil paints, but I never really thought to utilize it for watercolors. So I used these 4 colors, and all of these are mixes between them to kind of see how versatile I could really make them. And honestly, I feel like the color payout is very sophisticated and deep, and you can really get a lot of different mixes out of this, which was really nice. This one, I was out on location. I think I was sitting in my car actually for these for sure, and I was sketching some trees in ink because that's all I had. I had a pen. These are 2 little characters that I did inspired by 2 dogs, and I honestly had fun doing these. I kind of like doing these little creatures that it kind of remind me of that painting of 2 farmers. So I really enjoyed this one, and I think it looks pretty nice. And then this is the final page. This was just a quick gouache study of 2 figures. I, again, like the previous sketch, I'm thinking of doing a concept with mermaids. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. And that's my sketchbook.